I've always been a fan of the Judge, you know what I'm saying? Being able to shoot the 410. So the Judge, they had this Judge, and it wouldn't, for some reason, it wouldn't stay in single action. It wouldn't stay cocked in single action. Went inside, took care of that real quick, fixed it. And you know, when you fix a gun, you gotta test fire. It's the best part of the job, man. I got the joint about 3 yards, you know what I'm saying? Nothing major. So there it is, y'all. One-handed. First time shooting the Judge, and I liked it. Another day at work, old guns. Shout out my man Prodigy. I think that's the Mac that he had in the back of the engine. Another old classic, Ruger P94 hammer fire. Testing out this Brindle Glock 19. Has issues when the mag is fully loaded. So let's see. Switch the mag, see if that makes a difference. 92 FS rental gun. Something I cleaned up, checked out, test firing it. Back to test this again. Testing out this oldie but goodie, Ruger P94 9mm. Fail to eject, fail to extract. Let's try it again. So I found an issue with this gun. This is how you test an extractor, if it's right. If your extractor is right, it'll hold your bullet just like that. This is how much space it is between the extractor. The extractor should be holding the case down against the chamber tightly. Like the extractor should be able to hold the round by itself. When the extractor is right, you can put in a gun like that and you can turn it, it'll stay there. So you can see this extractor is not right. Just a day's work, man, when you love your job. Feel me? Fix guns and shoot them to see if they're good. Greatest job. Back with this Ruger P94. Oh, just extractor. Nothing's holding it in. It's made out of spring metal, so there's no spring with it. It's the extractor is a spring in itself. Like I just got 4 rounds in here. I'm about to see, you know. Bro, that gun to be old, as bulky and old and heavy as that Ruger P94 9mm is, I want y'all to see these. When I tested it to test the extractor, I only shot 4 rounds. I'm about to show y'all this target, bro. This was at like about 5 yards. I ain't being funny. That's the best 4 shots I probably ever shot in my life with a Ruger P94, yo. With no optic, no nothing. All iron sight. I've never done that. Those are the only 4 shots I took. Another test fire of the Ruger, testing the extractor. When I did the test with snap caps, it was working. So let's see if it's working under actual speed. It's 5 rounds, extracted each round, and locked back on the last round. And that's a 5-round test. The thing about this extractor is it's not held in by anything except just the way the spring steel is bent and how it's placed inside the slide. Over time, with it constantly pulling on that extractor with nothing holding it, it could run back into that problem again. But as for now, the problem is fixed. I'm gonna show y'all this target. The accuracy of this P94 is crazy. The accuracy I have with it, I should say. Today's test firing, Smith & Wesson Model 22A1. And then I got this Springfield XD40 tactical. Yeah, I can see that there. Got a full mag, 12 rounds in here, 10 rounds for the 22. This either has a firing pin that's broken. That's what I think is the issue with this, but we're gonna see. And this, I heard it was having feeding issues, so. Firing pin is broken. The issue with this is said to be having feeding issues. So let's see. Got it to load. It didn't load just off the slide lock pressure, dropping the slide. But when I cocked it, it did load the round. So let's see. Some good shots with that 40, you understand me? What up, peoples? Another day at work, day in the office. Today I'm working on an old XD40 tactical joint. Problem this is having is, I'm gonna show y'all. This is the issue it's having. See that? It won't chamber around when you drop the slide. If you drop the slide and then put the mag in, it loads without a problem. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna polish the feed ramp to see if that helps. That's what I'll be doing on the early note today. This P365 had a broken trigger return spring. It's one of the first guns I looked at when I started working here. We finally got the replacement trigger return spring. I went on and put it in there. So I'm about to test 5 rounds. Another job well done. Another guy working on Ruger GP100, 357, also 38 special. It's having an issue with the cylinder just coming out. I heard it gets worse after it's fired, so I'm gonna fire it and see what it does. A couple of light primer strikes, but it went off the second time around. Actually, this was the third, because I kept holding it, because I knew a couple didn't shoot, but you gotta put a little pressure, but it's not getting stuck. Today's test fires. Test fire on the car 9. I don't think there's no issue with this. It just needed a magazine. Got the magazine on today. Got the Smith & Wesson SD9. Had a trigger return spring. Had to replace. That's good. So I'm testing this. And this Glock 19 Gen 4. Had a drop in the mag time in the shot when it had a loaded mag. So I can test that too. Start with the car 9. Then go to the SD9. Finish off with the Glock. Got 7 rounds for the car. 5 rounds for the SD9. 4 mag for the Glock. Let's see if this Glock can keep the magazine with this new mag release in it. Okay, so that was 3 guns that needed to be test fired. They all passed the test, so another good day at work. About to put some rounds through this SIG P226 and 40 cal. Okay, what's up? This ain't no test fire or nothing, but we got a Hellcat on the rental counter. I never shot a Hellcat before, you know, so I just want to see what it's like. And then we got this Ruger Security 380. You know, it has a very easy slide to wrap. Very good gun for women, and it sells pretty good. I'm gonna test fire this too. Well, not even test firing it. This is in the rental counter. I'm just shooting it so I can see what it feels like. I'm thinking about maybe getting my mother one of these, you know. So I'm gonna see what this 380, this Ruger 380 is like. Let's see what this Hellcat is like. I think I'm gonna shoot the 380 first to go up in caliber, you know, up in recoil and all of that management, you know. So 10 rounds through the Ruger Security 380. Not much recoil to shoot. Not hard to manage the 380 caliber, and with, you know, good 380 self-defense rounds, hollow points, this can still be a useful tool. Holds 15 in the magazine plus 1, so 16 rounds of 380. It's very easy to manage, very easy slide to manage. I mean, like, you see, that's not much effort there. Very good for women, people with small hands, you know, and that might not want to handle or be able to handle the recoil of a 9mm in a small package like this. So this is the Ruger Security 380, very good weapon. Already, a lot of these shots was low, and I was holding it the same way I was holding that Ruger. I can say I like the texture on Springfield. I like Springfield's texture because I like the texture on the Prodigy and I like the texture on the Echelon. But what I noticed, this gun seems a bit more snappier, and not just the snappiness of it, because I'll admit it wasn't, you know, I'll take that back. It wasn't so much more snappier than your average subcompact firearm and 9mm, but I don't know what it is about the way it's made, but you feel it in your hand. Like, I feel the shock in my hand more than when I'm shooting the P365. As far as the ergonomics of the Hellcat, I like it, but the way it feels shooting the gun, I don't like it at all. So look, we got, and I was aiming right here, so I don't know how we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All of these was like something else I don't like about it. That's weird. You can see I shot that Ruger the same way, same distance. You see the difference. So today I got these 2 revolvers I'm about to test fire. 38 special. One is a Smith & Wesson. One is a Taurus. Got the target of about 7 yards. I'm gonna start with the Taurus. This is the Smith & Wesson. First time shooting the Smith & Wesson revolver. Another 90s classic is Firestar, the Firestar M45. Got 5 rounds in here. This mag is longer than necessary, but this is the mag that I got to test fire with. Target is still at 7 yards. This is test fire. Let's see how it does. This is the mag that it said was for it, but I mean, it fits in, it does. It feeds, but it's just extended. It worked. Customer brought in a Millennium Taurus, Millennium 45. He had field stripped, and I guess couldn't get it back together. So I got it back together. I'm about to test fire it, but it didn't bring the magazine. So I'm just going to drop one in there, do the test fire. It worked. Didn't eject, but it worked. Now I'm testing this SR22, Ruger SR22. I just replaced the firing pan, so I'm gonna test fire to see if it's all right. This is one I've been wanting to repair for a while. A Marlin Model 60. It was in the back in just pieces, so I asked about it, looked at it, saw what it needed. It only needed a few parts. She ordered the parts that came in a day. I just reassembled this. So, I had to test fire it. Until next time, y'all, Mega Guns, think Mega TV, think greater than, and above all, be responsible. Bang, 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 bang.